the forever chemicals.
So let me ask with this building, how are we doing as far as our infrastructure?
Our infrastructure, we've been out of compliance for 4 decades.
4 decades. How does that affect us in the drinking water?
Our drinking water, we're not testing for forever chemicals. So we got Walton County and we got Gwinnett and all that's building a whole lot. So that's messing up our drinking water that feed into us. So give it another 4 or 5 years, we're going to have to be going to Lake Lanier. That's billions of dollars.
To get water.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's your credential to be able to speak on this?
Oh, I have a Bachelor of Science degree in Safety Technology. I have certification with BODs, CODs, and RCRA. BODs is biological oxygen demand. CODs is chemical oxygen demand. I know how to dispose all of them. So this is I worked in this field. I'm not just talking.
Yeah.
I work in it. BODs is biological oxygen demand. That's when you flush your toilet going to the waste. CODs, these chemical companies that we have in here that treat their own chemical wastewater. We have no paperwork.
This is verified, nothing they're doing.
They don't know where the wastewater going. So you got formaldehyde, benzene riding all through Rockdale County. They have no clue. I asked them, where the paperwork?
No paperwork.
Our computer went down. Really? So I'm asking EPD, where the paperwork?
Yeah.
They don't know.
Nobody knows.
This is our quality of life. You asking me why I'm saying that? I live here.
Yeah.
I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Cancer Alley. So I know how this works. If you don't say nothing, it's going to get worse and worse. And so the new administration coming in, you can't beat them up.
Yeah.
They're coming into a disaster.
It's a mess.
It's a mess.
So like this right here, not having the fencing right here and this dirt, in your opinion. So what happens when it rains with this stuff down here?
What's going to happen is, see, they try to put these booms right here.
To catch it.
Yeah.
Keep it from going to the sewer.
Yeah.
That don't work. It's
Yeah,
already
that's
going
going
to the sewer.
into
That drain.
that drain. So they put those booms there. But why in the hell you got the booms right here?
Yeah, and the sewer open right now.
Right, but you don't even have no silk fence.
Yeah. All that's the very first.
All that's going down there that's going to the stormwater drain. What stormwater drain is connected?
That's
Mountain Valley.
Mountain Valley. That's the subdivision. You can see the homes
Mountain Valley.
right at the back of it.
So what's going on in Mountain Valley? You got their foundation shifting. Why? Because you got 60, 70-year-old stormwater pipes that is leaking. And they're going to connect saying, oh, we don't give a damn. We good. We're going to make our millions.
Yeah.
So we have poor leadership. That's why Osnesby and Sherry Washington had to get their butts on out of there. So, and Doreen Williams too, she got to go. Now, what you got now going on? You got the city mayor talking about he's going to hire Sherry Washington on the economic board.
That's retarded.
That is corruption.
Yeah.
The people have spoken and said we don't want her.
Yeah.
So you're going to go around your city council board, you and your lawyer, Carrie Buttigieg, and put her on the board and pay her double than she was making as a commission. That is corruption.
Yeah.
Because you need somebody still connected to the developers to
Yeah.
do your dirty work, to bring in some more mining.
Yeah.
You got to call it out, man.
It is.
I don't care what race you are, you Republican, Democrat, I don't care who you are. If you're corrupt, I'm calling you out.
That's right. Nobody get a pass. This is it.
See, I'm gonna tell you, like, look at this. This is how you know it's full of it. All that's supposed to be vegetation.
Yeah. To keep this dirt from washing away.
All that's supposed to be vegetation. Look what he did. We done enough. We got a little part up here. Rest of it ain't our problem.
And it's washing right in the drain
Right.
when the rain falls.
You got it going all the way around. Same thing.
Look at another one. Drain right across from it. This is backward. This should have been in front of the drain, not in the back of the drain. It's
Right.
already going. If anything, you trapping it in to go in the drain.
Right. Right.
That shows the intelligence right here of these buildings.
Then what
And
you got?
nobody's
What
shutting them
you
down.
don't see? What you don't see?
Silk fence.
not just the silk fence, rain gauge.
Yep, rain gauge.
If you don't have a rain gauge on any project that you done did clear cutting, because this is all clear cut, then you're supposed to shut down this whole thing. Now they're trying to play us with a little game. Oh, we gonna look and see. I walk on the project, the first thing I'm gonna say, where's your rain gauge? We don't have none. You got to shut this down. Automatically, you shut it down. So, what we don't have code enforcement. The last major code enforcement we had was Orlando Robinson. And Terry Simpson ran him off. So he had one more year to retire. And Terry Simpson kept harassing him. This is the only guy that would shut you down and stop a work order on. Then who else they got rid of? Todd Cosby. When I first got elected, I met him. He was finding every doggone developers. Those developers said, hey, can you help us? I said, no. He's doing his job. Yeah. But what we got now, Terry Simpson don't find nobody. And then you got Brian Kelly. Why in the hell we got roads in here? This is not developed. You're not supposed to put roads in here. This is not developed. He's breaking the law. Brian Kelly got to go.
It should have been dirt, gravel.
That should have been all the gravel up in here.
Until you get finished.
Until
you get the building up and get it finished and land.
That's all. That's it. But the people don't know that.
No.
So this is what we got to deal with. These engineers got to go. So, and you can't put everything on Van Ness and Tawanda Smith when they come in. Because they're going to be behind the 8 ball. That's what the guy told me. He said, Kenny, let me explain something to you. I'm going to tell you who told me this. Odom said, let me explain something to you. We've been having these permits in place since 2009. I said, okay. Now I see why I'm fighting. He said, yeah, these permits been in place a long time. We've been having these developers and stuff ready to go. So I was like, okay. So I said, but only one thing, they're only there for 5 years. He said, yeah, but who know that? So the only way you can go and deny it, you got to have EPD posted. That's when you can go and say, hey, the people don't want that. But we don't know that.
That's right.
I'm just catching up with it. And now they all know I know it. Now they're running crazy like, oh, dog. And I'm trying to say, what permit coming up next? Yeah. So we won't have to build, but we need a new regime, a new administration that I can work with and say, hey, that permit coming up, we don't need that.
Yeah. Shut it down.
Now, I own a business. I'm about people working and making business. Yeah. But when you come in here talking about you're going to build 250 homes, 300 homes, 500 homes, really, then you know why let me tell you why they're doing it. Because the building codes is old. And if your building codes is old, they don't have to use expensive material. But you want to know the difference between Alpharetta, Peachtree Corner, and Rockdale County? Them building codes are up to date.
County, yeah. They shut you down quick, get you out.
They will shut you down in a second.
You got cheap stuff.
You bring in one of those cheap townhouses, see, won't they make you knock it down? I have witnessed them knock down a whole row of townhouses. This is what we need in Rockdale County. This is what the citizens have to demand. So, same thing in the city of Conyers. Your building codes have to be up to date. Your building code should be 2024.
Yeah. It'll come out new code.
Every roof should be architect.
Yeah. Minimum 30.
Come on, man.
3-tab sheet.
If you say architect in every house in Rockdale County, you're not going to see 250 homes.
No. They won't spend that money.
you might see 100, but you're not going to see 250 homes.
500.
Then you can build, guess what else you can do then? Then you can do green space. Then you can do a golf cart community, because you can negotiate all that in there with the developers. Say, we got to have golf cart. Oh, okay. That's all we're talking about. So right now, I want to make sure everybody understand. We're not fighting no racism. We're fighting the system.
That's right.
You got to understand that system been in place since the early 70s. They got a book out called The Green Book. When I say that, all of them, all of these politicians, all of them that's in the know, they go, how you know about that? I said, because the Green Book is the direction, the way y'all want to go for the next 30, 40 years. So this is our county.